Hey everybody, DGoodin24 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our NASCAR Thunder 2000 simulation. If you did not see the previous two episodes, you're going to want to hit that button up top to get yourself caught up because there's some wacky stuff that's about to happen. And if you hadn't seen those previous two episodes, you're going to be wondering what the heck's going on. This is a series. We're going to continue it all the way until we can stop. Like, I think it's a 20-year simulation. So we're on 2004. We still got a long way to go. We're doing this 2 seasons at a time. We're going to jump into it. I'm not going to take a look at any of the big stats at this point. We're going to look at them after the fact, down the line. So let's just go ahead. Let's see who wins the 2004 Daytona 500 and see how that goes. We have been having fun winners during these. It has been kind of fun. As let's take a look here. Jimmy Spencer, Ken Schrader, Rusty Walsh, Johnny Benson. This is where Dale Jr. won his first Daytona 500 in 2004. So let's see if he can get it done in the simulation. Jeff Gordon, he gets his third Daytona 500. Normally we have kind of a fun winner, but this time it's kind of legitimate. Jeff Burton second, Mike Skinner third, Dale Jarrett, Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart, John Andretti, Mark Martin, Ricky Rudd, and Kenny Wallace is your top 10. As we'll scroll through the rest of the field here, there's Carl Long. He finishes 18th in his first start in the 3 car. Not anything exciting to write home about, but tolerable. As let's go down, we got Ryan Newman in the 02. He hasn't really made too many appearances. Kenny Irwin. Where's Dale Jr.? Where is he at? Did I miss him? Okay, 13th. A solid result. He has been kind of a bust. He has been a bust. He won 2 races in the first season and has done nothing since. So let's hope he can maybe get it figured out in these next 2 seasons because, woof, he's been really bad. All right, we're going to head to the Rock now. As we've got John Andretti finishes last, and Ricky Rudd takes the win. He hasn't won much in this career mode, that's for certain. He's been kind of under the radar. It's been mainly Bobby Labonte, and that's really about it. Dale Earnhardt, but he's retired now. But Bobby's going to get second, Dale Jarrett third, Gordon fourth, Steve Park fifth, Kenseth seventh, Mike Skinner 8th, Bill Elliott 10th. Now, who won? Jeff Gordon won, so he's looking good. Tony Stewart has not been doing as good as his teammate in this career mode. Carl Long struggling, 21st. Dale Jr. 24th. Man, not going well for them. Nadu he started 3rd, fell all the way back. And there's the rest of your field. So far, kind of more of the same. Bobby's been really, really good here to start the season, but everybody else has just been okay. I mean, Jeff has been there. Oh, Carl Long. Now, this has not been going his way. We had a lot of attrition in this race at Las Vegas. 38 lead changes, 7 cautions. And Matt Kenseth gets the win. Dale Jarrett runs it. Wow, a Ford top 5. Bobby Labonte in 6th. Jeff Gordon 8th. Joe Nemechek 10th. Johnny Benson has a good start to the season. Casey Atwood makes a rare appearance. Nadu 18th. Dale Jr. He is so good at finishing in the top 25 in this series, and that's about it. And there's everybody else. I was hoping Carl could have a better start to his career in the 3 car, but it's been pretty mid so far, and that's disappointing. I'd love to see him get a win or 2. Mark Martin 43rd. Rough go of it for him. Mike Skinner, man, he has really got the monkey off his back in this season or this simulation. Ward Burton 2nd, Terry Labonte 3rd, Andy Kirby with a great run. I wish he would have taken over for Dale. He has been really, really good in his limited starts. Johnny Benson's been good this year. Jeff Gordon, another good run. Kenseth's okay. Mike McLaughlin, I forgot he took over for Buckshot. He's in 16th. Labonte with not a good run. Carl Long 21st. Dale Jr. 29th. It's just Dale's just not good. He's not good at all. Let's go ahead and move on to Darlington, a fun race. I think Ward may have a shot here. Jeff has been good here. Ricky Rudd, oof. Those 2 guys have been really solid in the standings, and now they're going to be in the back. Matt Kenseth gets the win. Jeff Gordon 2nd, Bobby Labonte 3rd. Gordon and Bobby are going at it for their, I think Gordon's going for his 4th. Bobby's going for his 3rd, I think. Junior finally gets a good run. Carl Long, I think that's his best run in 15th. as we scroll down the list. Ward Burton. I was hoping for a better run out of him today. Let's take a look at the point standings through 5 races. As Dale Jarrett, wow, I did not see that coming. He's just been solid. He hasn't. Let's take a look here at his season. He's has an average finish of 4. He has 5 top 5s, or 5 top 10s, 4 top 5s, no wins, but he's been just consistent as hell. Jeff Gordon second. He has been 5 top 10s, but only 3 top 5s, but he's got that win. His average finish is 5th. And Bobby, he has that one bad finish, but he's got an average finish of 7th. Skinner's 4th, Matt Kenseth's 5th, Ward Burton, Ricky Rudd, Joe Nemechek, Jeff Burton, and Bill Elliott, your top 10. As we'll scroll through some of the others. Dale Jr.'s in 15th, not great. Carl Long, 20th. And everybody else back here just kind of runs here every week. Okay. Kevin Grubb, like I said, these rookie things are broken, and that's okay. No winner at Live Vegas for the jackpot. So let's go ahead and keep on simulating. We're going to go to Bristol next, where I have no idea. It'll probably be Bobby Labonte. That's my guess. That's my prediction for this Bristol race, that Bobby's going to finally get his first win of the year. And Norm Benning made an appearance. Look at that. Bobby gets the win. No caution flags. That's somehow, I don't know. Dale Jarrett and Jeff Gordon, though, they finished 2nd and 3rd, respectively. Skinner, 2. They're keeping themselves in the championship hunt. Casey Atwood, 8th. Rudd, 11th. Matt Kenseth, 13th. Carl Long. Man, I really wanted to see Carl do well, and he has not. And that's just sad. I was hoping that maybe the car would be kind of the difference, but it looks like it's all on the driver. So that's kind of a bummer. I was hoping that maybe the car would help us. Okay. Texas. Bobby goes back-to-back. That's not good for the field. He did not dominate, but Kenseth 2nd. Skinner, Labonte, Gordon, your top 5. Dale Jarrett 6th. So the point standings are still going to be on top of each other. Nadu gets a good run with 10th. Ricky Craven makes it a rare appearance in the 50 car. Johnny Benson. Burton back in 19th. See if there's anybody else of note. Bill Elliott, not good. Oh my gosh, these two. Good grief. Come on, guys. I want to see Carl Long win 1 race in the 3 car. Can we make that happen? Can we do that, please? Is that a thing we can do? So let's go ahead and take a look here at Martinsville. I think Jeff's going to win this one. This is my prediction. All right, nobody interesting. Ricky Rudd gets the win. Jeff Gordon 4th. Tony Stewart 5th. Mike Skinner 10th. Bobby with a rare outside the top 10 finish. Dale Jarrett back in 16th. Carl Long, middle of the road. That's so disappointing. Let's see who led some laps today. Did one person dominate? Wow, oh my God. Kenseth led 250 laps. Jeez. All right, Talladega. We normally have a fun winner here too, so we'll take a look. I don't know. We've got some attrition, a few cars out. Ricky Rudd, no fun winner this time. Ricky Rudd gets the win. Mark Martin, Bobby Labonte, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, your top 5. They're staying on top of each other, that's for sure. Andy Kirby once again impresses, another top 10. Ward Burton gets a top 10. Nobody else really that fun. Carl Long right in the middle. Same with Dale. That's such a bummer, man. All right, California next. I just, like, now with Dale Earnhardt retired, it feels like someone's got to step up and challenge Bobby Labonte every week. Borstead. Oh, Jeff Burton. That's going to be rough. Rough for him. Dale Jarrett gets the win this week. He's come alive in 2004. Bobby 2nd. Mark Martin. Ward Burton. Johnny Benson, your top 5. Gordon's been very consistent here this season. Robert Presley and Jerry Nadeau and Dale Jr. Oh, this is a fun top 5 through 10 there. Ricky Rudd 11th. Stewart was good in the first 2 seasons, I think, and then he's just been very mid going on. Skinner's fallen off this season. Carl Long, once again, nothing to write home about. Well, Richard, you may have made a bad choice there. As we'll simulate this race, then take a look at how the standings are shaping up. As let's go ahead and see here. Things are really taking shape. It's really going to depend on what championship contenders have DNFs. Nobody's had any yet, really. So Bobby gets the win. I mean, it's looking like it's going to be Bobby again, but there's a long way to go. Jeff Gordon hanging tough in 5th. Carl Long gets a top 10 finally in the 3-car. Ricky Rudd's been good. Ward Burton another top 10. Dale Jr. 17th. Dale Jarrett. Oof. Rough finish there. All right, let's take a look at the points. Bobby's probably going to be in the lead, sadly, as Andy Kirby. He's doing a great job. Yep, Bobby in the lead by 2 points over Jeff. That's crazy. Dale Jarrett 61 back. Ricky Rudd's trying to get back into the conversation, but that one real DNF hurt him. Skinner in the top 5. Kenseth. Ward Burton's having a really good year, aside from not winning. And there's your top 10. Benson's coming back strong. I was hoping Carl Long's 21st. I need Nady. I want him to get back in the top 20. That's all right. The All-Star Open. Let's see who's going to get a big payday this time. I know Dale Jr.'s not in it. These are all the people. Ward Burton finished 37th. He's top, 7 in points, and he did not make the All-Star race. Jeff Bodine gets in. Wow. Yeah, Dale Jr. started on pole and dropped back. That's disappointing. All right, here we have another jackpot 5, or No Bull 5. One of the bigger races of the season. Let's see who gets them a Coke 600. Oh, man, a lot of DNFs. Poor Mike Skinner. That's going to hurt him in the championship. Same with Ricky Rudd. Kenseth gets the win. Bobby 2nd. Dale Jarrett 3rd. No top 10 for Jeff Gordon. He's going to get 12th. Man, that's big for Bobby there. He got 2nd. Even if he doesn't win, he's always top 5, it feels like. So when he didn't win last year, remember, he had like 3 DNFs that kept him from winning. So he's going to have to jump on that again. Skinner with another DNF. Wow. Wow. Dale Jarrett gets the win. Kenseth, Gordon, Labonte 4th. He's inevitable. Chad Little, nice top 5. Stewart's had a good couple races here. Johnny Benson and Jerry Nadeau round out the top 10. Carl Long's kind of picking it back up. He's up to 12th. Ward Burton 13th. Junior 19th. Newman, middle of the road. Ricky Rudd, man. It seems like these guys can be good for a few weeks at a time, aside from Bobby Labonte, and then they just go back to being relegated to mid. Now we'll move on to Michigan. Oh, man, that sucks for Ward. Another bad run for Ricky Rudd, too. John Andretti gets the win out of nowhere at Michigan. What on earth? He led 14 laps today. Steve Parks 2nd, Jeff Gordon 3rd, Benson, Mark Martin, your top 5. Wally Dahlin back with a top 10. Mike Skinner back. Another Andy Kirby top 10. Put Andy Kirby in the 3-car. Bobby gets 12th. Even when he doesn't get a top 10, he's close. Kenseth 18th. Stewart 22nd. Junior 25th. Nadeau 26th. Dale Jarrett 31st. Carl Long 33rd. Woof. All right, Pocono. First of the 2 Pocono races that happened like 3 weeks apart. All right, let's see here. Ward Burton. Gosh darn it. I wanted Ward to have a good season for my buddy D West. Come on, man. Terry Labonte gets a win. We've had a few random kind of winners here. Jeff Gordon 2nd, Skinner 3rd, Stewart 4th, Ricky Rudd 5th. Good back-to-back runs for Park. Bobby 9th. Boris said with the top 10 at Pocono. Okay. Andretti 12th. Dale Jarrett's fallen off. He's back to 14th. Nadeau top 20. Kenny Wallace was on pole. Okay, then. Carl Long 24th. Dale Jr. sucks. Just, God. Waste of a seat. All right, Sonoma. Or Infineon. Steers Point is what it should be called. Let's see who gets the road course win. Bobby gets his first DNF of the year. Mike Skinner also gets one. That stinks for him. Looks like it was a dual Joe Gibbs retirement. I wonder if there was an underlying issue. Jeff Gordon gets the win. That's unsurprising since it's Sonoma. That's going to be big for the points. Kenny Wallace rebounds. He gets a 2nd place. That's awesome for him. He led 3 laps. Jeff Gordon led 70 of the 110 laps. Johnny Benson 3rd. Mark Martin 4th. Ward gets a top 5. Another top 10 for Wally. There's your top 10. Mike McLaughlin in 11th in the 00. Park's been decent here. Sadler hasn't. Rusty Wallace, Nadeau 21st. Carl Long, 28th. Good grief. Andy Kirby, not his best showing today. Maybe he's not a road course racer. All right, let's take a look at the standings here before the Pepsi 400. Jeff Gordon's got the points lead by almost a full race over Bobby Labonte. So that's, well, probably a full race over Bobby Labonte. That's big for him. He's looking for title number 4. Dale Jarrett 3rd. Matt Kenseth 4th. Mark Martin 6th. We got the Ford Brigade behind them. Ricky Rutt, yep, 6th. Tony Stewart, Mike Skinner, Steve Park, Johnny Benson. Ward Burton's fell out of the top 10. He's 11th. John Andretti having a resurgence this year. Do we have... Is there anywhere I can see where he finished? This will be fun to go through. We might do that at the end of this video and see how some of these guys have done at points. Because, like, we started here, 23rd, 20th, 21st. He's up to 12th. So, like, he's been consistent. And now he's 12th. So, good for John. I'm happy for him. As you can see, the ratings don't really change. So, a lot of these guys do finish around the same, especially in the middle. It's just kind of like if they finish in the same 3 or 4 spots. That's the kind of thing that sucks with this career mode, but it's okay. It's just for fun. So let's move on to the Pepsi 400. Let's see who gets them a win at Daytona. Was always a fun race on the 4th of July weekend. All right, we've got a lot of DNFs this time. Jeff Burton's having a bad year, man. Kenseth, oof, that sucks for him. Man, Gordon wins again with Andy Kirby 2nd. Andy Kirby needs to get a cup ride fast. Can someone retire so he can get a good ride, please? Nadu with a great run. John Andretti with the top 5. Man, he's going to have a great season. Ricky Rudd's another good finish. Bobby gets 8th. Dale Jarrett 11th. Johnny Benson's always good at these super speedways. Carl Long, Ward Burton 15, 16. Dale Jr. 21st. Dale Jr. has not won since the first season. Let's look at that. I need to take a look here. Driver stats. All right. So in 2000, he won twice, 2 top 5s. Like, he was bad in his first season, but he still won twice. But he's finished, I mean, his average finish kind of went down a little. And then he's bad. He only has 21 top 10s. He had only 6 top 10s last year. It's terrible. He's a bust. He's running the way everyone says he ran. He was actually a really good NASCAR driver. I wasn't a real big fan of him until after he retired or till later in his career. And he's running now like everyone said he ran. He was not that bad at all. He was a very, very solid driver. All right, Bobby gets the win. He's back in victory lane. That's going to be big for him. Ricky Rudd 2nd, Bill Elliott, Mark Martin, Ward Burton. John Andretti with another top 10. Earnhardt Jr. finally gets him a top 10. Jeff Gordon 11th. He hung in there. Anybody else interesting here? No, not really. Carl Long 30th. Such a sad timeline. Okay. Our next Pocono race, I don't remember who won here. Was it Jeff? Can't quite remember. No DNFs this time. Jeff Burton gets the win this time. He needed that. Dale Jarrett, Rusty Wallace, Ford dominated. Stewart, Mike Skinner, Wally Tollenbach. He's been so random this season. Rick Mast gets the top 10. Where are Bobby gets 15th. Kenny Irwin, a good run. Jeff back in 23rd. Oof. Same with John Andretti. That hurts. Ward Burton too. Ricky Rudd too. Wow. Weird race that was. All right. Brickyard 400. Another big one for money and for prestige. As we got a bunch of DNFs, Carl Long and Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy won this race last year, if you remember. So that's disappointing for him. Came back to retain his title. Ward Burton gets the Brickyard 400. That's awesome. Good for Ward. I'm sure D West will be happy about that. Mike Skinner, good run for Spencer. Mike Skinner 3rd. Bill Elliott, Sterling Marlin. Bobby was on pole. He gets 7th. Ricky Rudd, Matt Kenseth, Jeff. Decent run for John. Jeff, what are you doing, buddy? You had this championship well in hand, and you're giving it away, buddy. I want you to get title number 4. As now we're going to go to Watkins Glen. A great place for him to get that back. We'll see if he can do that, though. All right. And no, Bobby gets the win with Stacy Compton 2nd. The tides are turning. Jeff went from well in hand to... He didn't even get a top 10. Carl Long got 8th. Good for him. But what on earth, Jeff? What are you doing? 19th? Oh, they've hit a dry spell here. All right, the standings are going to be super close. Jeff has an 18-point lead. He had a race lead, and now it's down to 18 points over Bobby. Man, Dale Jarrett, Matt Kenseth, Mike Skinner having a good season. Ward Burton back in the top 10. John Andretti is 13th. I was hoping he could get in the top 10 there. A few runs here lately haven't been helping. It's now the second Pepsi 400 within the last 5 weeks. We're going to go to Michigan. See what we got here. As Kenseth, woof, that hurts. Jimmy Johnson, out of nowhere, wins his second race of his career in the 92. Just a thorough domination. That's so funny. Dale Jarrett, Tony Stewart, Steve Park, Mark Martin, the top 10. Nadu gets a top 10. Ward Burton, 8th. Bobby on pole again, but finished 11th. Jeff is nowhere to be found. 35th. Same with John Andretti. That sucks. So that's going to give Bobby the points lead, it looks like, because we're going to head to Bristol for the Sharpie 4 or 500. Man, Jeff's giving this title away. He needs something here. He needs a DNF from Bobby, something to get his mojo back, as he gets it back at Bristol by getting the win. He only led 34 laps, but he gets the win. Jeff Burton, Terry, Rusty, and Johnny, your top 5. Ward, top 10. Bobby gets 10th, so he mitigated the damage. Dale Jr. with the top 15. Nadu, Andretti kind of falling back again. I wanted him to have a good season. As now we're going to go to our second Darlington race. This feels prime for Jeff or for Ward to win, but we'll see. As no strange DNFs. Sterling Marlin gets the win. I don't know if he'd won in this career mode yet. Maybe once. But he's going to get the win. He dominated this race. Good for him. Steve Park, 2nd. Bobby gets the top 5. Jeff Gordon, 6th. Bunch of Fords in the top 10 there. Man. Dale Jarrett has really fallen off this season. Carl Long, 18th. Ward, 19th. All right, where are we at? 25. Couple more weeks, and then we'll see what the standings look like. As I'm telling you, this could come down to the last race. Jeff just needs to keep on it. He needs to keep getting these top 10s and top 5s. He needs to win a little bit more, too. As no fun DNFs this time. Kenny Wallace wins. The Wallace brothers 1-2 at Richmond. That's funny. Oh, good for Kenny. Gets him a win. Jeff Gordon, 3rd. What he needed to do. Ward in the top 10. Bobby, 9th. Just kind of the same. Some of your same runners. Casey Atwood in this race today. Carl Long, very mid. Norm Benning gets a top 30. And Ward, I thought John Andretti was really gonna have a good year, and he's just falling back to where he was. Feels like there is momentum in this game, if only for a few weeks at a time. Mark Martin gets the win. That's his first win of the season, I think. Dale Jarrett, Ward Burton, another top 5. Jeff Gordon, 5th. Benson, Steve Park, Rusty Wallace. Ron Fellows with a random race in New Hampshire. I guess it is kind of close to Canada. Oh, this could be bad. Bobby in 20th. That's kind of not expected from him. Man. Okay, let's take a look at the points. I think Jeff might have extended his lead a little bit. 61 points, just barely. Dale Jarrett's closing in a little bit, and then look at the gap back to 4th. There's only been 3 drivers that have really been consistent all season, and it's these 3, and then you can just see how big it is. But these guys are all on top of each other here. Steve Park is really having a good season. That's crazy. Surprisingly good. Johnny Benson, 9th. Ward Burton snuck into the top 10. John Andretti is falling down the order. Nadu's back to 19th, so good for that. Okay, Dover. Let's see here. I think Jeff won this race. I think Nadu got 3rd. Hoping for more of the same, at least with Jerry. We'll see. As Wally Dolan back last, Jeff Burton gets the win. Sterling Marlin 2nd. Ricky Rudd, Ward Burton, Tony Stewart. Jeff Gordon gets 9th. Bobby 11th, so he's going to extend that gap. Jarrett's going to gain a little bit. Then Carl Long gets the top 20. Of course, I root for Nadu, and he finishes 36th. Okay. Second Martinsville race. We've got 7 races left in this season. At this point, it's Jeff or Bobby. Jeff is kind of taking the lead now. We'll see how that goes. Was not expecting that. Bobby's going to get last. That's going to put a huge damper on his championship hopes. Let's see where Jeff finished. Not top 5. Kenseth gets the win. Ricky Rudd. I mean, the Ford guys are dominating, it feels like. I'll have to take a look at the manufacturer. Ward sneaks another top 5. Jeff gets 7th. Didn't lead any laps, though. There's your top 10. Junior gets an okay run for him. A good run for him, though. Carlong 18th. Nadu 23rd. Andretti 24th. Okay. So now we're going to go to the second Charlotte race. Then we'll take a look at the standings after this, and then we'll kind of keep a closer eye on stuff going to the end of this season. As Jimmy makes another random appearance but gets near the back. He probably would have finished good if it wasn't for whatever issue plagued him. Yeah. Yes! Yes, Dale Jr. gets a win. Yeah! He's been so awful in this career mode. He needed that. He led most of the laps today. Oh, good. Maybe this could start leading to something good for him, but I doubt it. There's your top 5. Bobby gets 6th. He started on pole, but didn't lead any laps. Jeff Gordon gets 8th. Nadu 9th. Johnny Benson 10th. These guys have been really solid this year. Steve Park 15th. He needed to do better than that to hold on to 4th in the standings. Poor Carl. So disappointed. All right, let's take a look at the standings before Talladega. As Jeff has... Oh, Bobby's... That finish was so bad that Bobby's now back to 3rd. Jeff, if he can just finish with some top 15s, top 10s to end the season, he'll have his 4th championship. Skinner's in 5th. Ward's 6th. Ward may get a top 5 in the standings. Steve Park all the way... Steve Park was just in 4th. Now he's back to 11th. Well, I mean, these guys are on top from 4th to 11th is like 100 points. That's crazy. All right, lap champion Matt Kenseth has led the most laps. Yep, Ford is well in hand to get this manufacturer champion. Kenseth got him a no bull $1 million at Charlotte. Look at these polls. Stewart's 6th, but he's not won a damn thing this year. Bobby's got 5. Jarrett 3. Chad Little has 3 poles, which is equated to nothing. Nemechek 2. Kyle Petty even has a pole. What on earth? Okay. Talladega. This is a big one here. Anything can happen, and we'll see if it does. Skinner, that's going to hurt him. Ward Burton gets another win, a multi-win season for old Ward. Bobby gets 2nd. He needed that. He led the most laps too. Jeff mitigates the damage. Didn't lead any laps, but he gets 6th. Kevin Grubb with a good run. Jerry 10th. He's hanging on. Oh, man. Rudd 23rd. Junior back to mediocrity. His best track. That's a bummer. Okay, The Rock for round 2. As of now, we know Jeff still has a slim or a okay points lead. Nothing to really worry about there. So we've got a bunch of DNFs, but nobody that we really care about the championship hunt. Bobby gets the win. And 10 bonus points, maximum points. Jeff, where did Jeff finish? He got 9th. I said he needed to get top 15, top 10s, but at the moment, if Bobby can keep doing this, it's going to come down to the last race. Did Jeff lead any laps? He led 18, so he got him 5 points back. So scroll through. Boris just running his random one-off races are so funny. Okay, let's take a look and see what it looks like with 3 races to go. Jeff, man. So Bobby is 106 points back. Dale Jarrett's 166. Ward's up to 4th in the standings. Remember, Bobby is a two-time champion so far. He's going to if he wins this, he ties Jeff, because Jeff also has 4 in this timeline, or 3 in this timeline. He doesn't have the 4th because he didn't win in 2001. So here we go, Phoenix. Let's see. I would like for it to come down to the last race at least, something fun. But we'll see. I don't want anything really stupid to happen. All right. And Dale Jarrett gets the win. Bobby's in 5th. Jeff didn't even finish in the top 10. Oh, no. Jeff is 19th. That is 106 points. That's a 50-point swing towards Bobby. With 2 races to go, let's take a look here. 52 points. Jeff, don't choke, my man. I'm a Jeff Gordon fan, and I don't want to see him. Oh man, that'd be a bummer. All right, neither of them finish in the top 5. Tony Stewart gets the win. Who's gonna be first? Dale Jr. is even first. Gordon's first. Where is Bobby? He's 16th. So there's a gap there. Let's take a look and see if I missed anybody interesting. Ward has been so good this back half of the season, man. If he wasn't so far back, he might be in this fight as well. Oh, man. Okay. 1 race to go at Atlanta. Let's take a look. Jeff did what he needed to do. He's got a... Okay, so 3 people in the title fight. Dale Jarrett has been slowly but surely crawling his way back into this. He's been very, very consistent the back half of the year. His average finish is 9.8. Bobby's is 8.8. And Jeff is 8.1. Whew. 1 race. 3 guys could win it. Let's see what happens. I'm hoping for no dumb DNFs, but we'll see what's going to happen here. And survey says... Bobby, oh no, Bobby only made it 29 laps. So Bobby not going to get it this season. So Casey Atwood was the top 5, Dale Jr. 4th, Jeff Burton gets the win. And let's see, wow, Mike Magic Shoes McLaughlin gets as top 7. Dale Jarrett finishes ahead. Now, he got 134 points. Where will Jeff finish? It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. So let's take a look. Jeff Gordon is your champion. He gets his 4th championship by 70 points over Dale Jarrett, Bobby Labonte, Ward Burton, and Matt Kenseth, your top 5. Rusty Wallace, Ricky Rudd, Mark Martin, Mike Skinner. He always gets to top 5 and then falls out at the end of the year. Terry Labonte, your top 10. Steve Park, 11th. Jeff Burton, 12th. Benson has been very solid, top 15s. John Andretti, 17th. That's his best run yet. Dale Jr. this is probably a better year for him than normal. Let's take a look. I mean, he finished 18th in 2002, so whatever. Carl Long, his first year, 23rd in a 3-car. That's just not going to cut it. So, awards. Let's see here. Matt Kenseth is your lap champion. Ford's going to get the manufacturer. No more No Bull 5 winners. There's your polls. Bobby Labonte and Tony Stewart. Joe Gibbs dominates the poll awards. And Kevin Grubb takes the Rookie of the Year, which I think is broken. So I want to look at some stats real quick. There we go. Okay. So let's go average finish. I think this might be indicative of... So Andy Kirby had 11.2 and Mike McLaughlin had 11.8. Wow. Very random. Very, very random. That's crazy. Okay. So we looked at Dale Jr. Let's take a look at some other things here. So Jeff Gordon, he has been finishing... So he was pretty mid there. He finished 11th in 2000, 5th in 2001, then 10th. I kind of thought he was done for in this career mode. And then a 4th and a 1st. He's back on his game. Dale Jarrett has been pretty consistent too, I think. As he's, 3rd, 2nd, 6th, 3rd, 2nd. Very good. Bobby, we all know about Bobby. He has been top 3 in points every year. 1st, 3rd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. He's had the title slip away from him in the last race the last 2 years. I want to look at Ward here. Ward kind of came out of nowhere here. He has won a race every season except for 2 in this career mode. But he finished 13th, 7th, 8th, 10th, and 4th. I think we'll look at Jeff Burton here, because he's kind of fallen off too. Okay, so he had where are the polls? Are they on here? I guess not. Missed them. Oh, there. 7, 6, 4, 2, 1. Like he's fallen off. His average finish 12, 8, 15, 13, 15. Woof. Okay, now for some fun stuff. Let's save just to be safe, just in case something dumb happens. And we'll see if we got any fun retirements, any fun silly season stuff. Okay, Jeff Bodine retired, Ricky Craven retired, and Derek Cope retired. We've got Casey Atwood in the 60 and David Green in the 15. So nothing fun. These are part-time bases. I was hoping Casey Atwood would get a better full-time ride than that. I hate it when part-time guys replace part-time guys. No, we don't want to change any settings. So, all right. Time for the second half of this video. 2005 Daytona 500. Jeff won this one in real life. Can he go back-to-back? Can he go back-to-back in the championship? We'll see. As there's your bad runnings there. Poor John and Tony. Mike Skinner wins the Daytona 500. Good grief, man. His luck is so crazy in this timeline. Jerry Nadeau gets a top 5. Good start to the year. Jeff Gordon 9th. Dale Jarrett 10th. Casey Atwood 12th in his first start in the 60. Jeff Burton another pole, but nothing to show for it. Ward Burton 15th. A decent start. Junior mid. Carl Long mid. That's a bummer. Okay, race 2. North Carolina. Let's take a look here and see what's going to happen. Fingers crossed for something fun. Carl Long, rough. Terry Labonte, bad. Ricky Rudd, bad. That's not what they needed to start the year. Come on, man. Really? Is Casey Atwood running full-time this year? Casey Atwood. What? He's got to be the points leader, right? Well, no, Mike Skinner won and got second. Oh, Bobby in 4th. Just biding his time. There's your top 10. Fun top 10. Ward 13th. Jeff Gordon 16th. Not how he wanted to start the year, I'm sure. But let's take a look at the standings. Look at this. Look at this. Mike Skinner, Bob Labonte, Casey Atwood, your top 3. Is he running the whole season? He better be. That's crazy. All right. Round 3 at Vegas. I'm rooting for it at this point. Like, I want to see it happen. All right. Carl Long and Ricky Rudd again. Casey Atwood, another top 5. I think he's doing it. He's running the whole season. He's a championship contender at this point. Terry Labonte gets the win. Jeff Burton, Jeff Gordon, Casey Atwood, I keep wanting to say Mike Magic Shoes McLaughlin. I might have said Max by mistake earlier. I'm sorry if I did. I know it's Mike. It's Mike McLaughlin. Wow. He's had a good start to the year, too. Bobby 13th. He was on pole. There's the rest of yours. Come on, Dale. I thought after you got your win, you were going to do something good, but I guess not. All right. Round 4. Can we keep this dream alive of Casey Atwood winning a cup title? All right, Dale Jarrett, not what he needed to start the season. Mark Martin gets the win. Bobby 3rd. Ward 8th. Casey Atwood in 9th. He's got it. The dream's alive. It's happening. Jeff Gordon back to 23rd. He may not have it. He might be in a slump. Nadeau with a decent run for him to start the year. Andy Houston gets another start. Man. Amazing how much the 3 cars fallen off in this simulation. Carl gets the break of a lifetime and still hasn't won a race yet. RCR, rough day. Okay, Ricky Rudd first, Bobby Labonte second. Bobby's here to take names this year. He's got to be the points leader. Jeff Gordon, Casey Atwood, your Ward Burton. John Andretti gets a top 10. Dale Jr. top 15. Dang it. Nadeau, I want to see you do something, Nadeau. Come on. All right, we'll do one more before we take a look at the points. Bristol, what could we be in for it? Hopefully something fun, something interesting. And come on. Okay. Nothing fun. Carl Long has had so many DNFs to start the year. Ward Burton gets the win. Good for Ward. I want to see him in the championship fight. Casey Atwood, top 5. Mike Skinner, Bobby Labonte, 8th. Jeff Gordon, 12th. Dale Jarrett, 11th. Andy Houston runs another race, 16th. Nadu, 21st. Dale Jr., 23rd. All right, let's take a look at the points. It's Bobby or Casey Atwood. Casey Atwood is your points leader by 15 points. Jeff Burton, 3rd, 80 back. Ward Burton, 4th. Mark Martin, 5th. Kenta, Skinner, Stewart, Gordon, Park, your top 10. That's unbelievable. Okay. Only 3 rookie drivers so far. Let's go ahead and see what's next. We're going to go to Texas. I cannot believe... I didn't expect the 60 car to run every race. Maybe he was and I wasn't paying attention because he was so bad. Dale Jarrett, that's going to hurt. Rusty Walsh gets the win. Casey Atwood, 2nd, lighting the world on fire. Jeff Gordon, 4th. Dale Jr. gets a top 10. Nadu gets a top 10. Burton and Labonte, 10th and 11th. Ward Burton, 12th. Carl Long, Mike Skinner, 16th, 17th. Boris said a top 20. Kansas in 27th. Okay. Martinsville. I cannot believe this season so far. This is so fun. I like it when we get new players. It's not just... Because I was worried it's going to be just Bobby, Jeff, Bobby. All right. Mike Skinner. Oof, they didn't need that. Ward Burton gets it again. He's here. Man, he's fighting for it. He's already got a 2-win season. Casey Atwood, 2nd, though. He didn't lead any laps. Mark Martin. David Green gets 4th. Jeff Gordon, 9th. Jeff Burton, 8th. Bobby, 14th. Anything else interesting? Come on, Jerry. I thought you were gonna get in there. All right, Talladega. Come on, fun winner. Fun. I mean, even Ward Burton's been 4th in points, and I think he's a fun winner. So, oh man, poor John. And come on, man. Come on. Ron Fellows gets the win. Why? Casey Atwood, 2nd. Rusty Wallace, 3rd. Skinner, Gordon, your top 5. Jeff Burton, 6th. Man, they do 14th. Ward Burton, not a great day, in 17th. Junior, 24th. In this timeline, Dale Jr. is not a good plate racer. And that's sad. It just bums me out. As we're gonna go to Auto Club next. Bobby, that's gonna hurt. Oh, same for Jeff. That's gonna hurt. And I'm just sad for Jerry. Casey Atwood's gonna win this championship. Like he has been so freaking good out of nowhere. Ward Burton, 3rd. Dale Jarrett, Jeff Burton, 5th. Junior gets a top 10. Gotta be kidding me. Come on, Norm Benning. All right, one more, and then we'll see the points. Casey Atwood's not going to finish outside the top 12 all season, is he? Like, come on. All right. Oh, Jeff had finally kind of got back on track, and then he just last year races. Woof. Yeah, Casey's going to win this championship. Good grief. Ward's hanging in there. He's 3rd. Bobby, 6th. Jeff Burton, 7th. Mike McLaughlin, 14th. Where did he go? I thought he was doing so well. All right, let's take a look at the standings. It's gonna be Atwood by a lot. Yeah, Casey Atwood, 233 points. What's his average finish this season? Only 11th. That's okay. Oh, no. I was wrong. I was looking at it wrong. Let's go up to here. Okay, 11 starts. 10. Wow. 4.1 through 11 races. 4.1. That's unreal. 8 top 5s and 3 wins. I think Casey Atwood's broken this game. Jeff Burton, Ward Burton, Rusty, Bobby's back to 5th. Jeff Gordon outside. Jeff Gordon's 14th with those 2 DNFs. All right, let's see who makes the All-Star. We're going to have somebody fun. Oh, I got 18th. Hell yeah. Grief. Norm Bidding gets in the All-Star race. Good for Norm. All right, Coke 600. I still can't believe this is such a dumb season. Casey Atwood's going to win a cup championship in the 60 car. Tony Stewart first. I mean, Casey finished 5th. I mean, Bobby's going to have to go on a tear to reclaim it back from him. Jeff Burton has been okay. There's your top 10. Gordon sneaks back into the top 10. Ward. Come on, Ward. I want you to get up there and challenge. You're going to have to do better than 14th. Carl, just retire, bud. Let's get somebody else new in that car, please. I was excited for this, but he's been awful. How many years did they sign him to this? Because I would have kicked him out after year 1. Oof. Jeff Burton, that's going to hurt the championship standings. As Casey Atwood gets another top 5. Ward Burton 3rd, though. He's gained a few points. Jeff Gordon 8th. Bobby 11th. Bobby, you're going to have to do more than that. Boris said, oh, man. Ryan Newman, why does he not have a cup ride yet? Come on. Andy Kirby, has he even made a start this season? That's disappointing. I was hoping he could put something together. Oh, there we go. Casey, his first bad finish of the year. He only made 37 laps, opening the door. Tony Stewart first. Nadu so close to getting a win. Jeff Burton 3rd. Gordon 8th. This is where Ward needed to strike. Ward, where are you? Him and Bobby could not take advantage. 18th and 19th. Gross. Really hoping they could jump on that. All right, Pocono. I mean, it's going to take DNFs from Casey, it appears, for him to lose this championship. Nobody fun. Yeah, Casey rebounds right back with the first. Ward Burton 3rd. Jimmy Johnson 6th. Nadu gets another top 10. Jeff Gordon 14th. Jeff Burton 16th. Okay. All right, Jeff Gordon, that is. If you want to win this championship, it needs to start today. No. Bobby Labonte gets the win. He gets back on track. Atwood, another top 5. Ward Burton, a top 10. When Ward finally gets it put together, Casey Atwood comes out of nowhere. And to take the throne here. All right, we've got the Pepsi 400 next. Standings. Casey Atwood has a 247-point lead over Ward Burton. Bobby's back in 3rd. Jeff Burton 4th. Rusty Wallace 5th. He's been very quiet. Like, he hasn't really won any races. Same with Mark Martin. But they're just solid and consistent. Jeff Gordon's back to 10th. Nadu's had a better year, I thought. He's up to 18th. There's the rest of them. Okay, who's going to get another Daytona win? I don't know. Could be someone's first. Who could get a Daytona win this week? Pepsi 400. Oh, Casey Atwood. Oh, Jerry, come on. As soon as I talk good about you. Gordon, oh my God. Ward couldn't even, Ward had a chance because Casey had a problem, and he can't even do that. Steve Park gets the win. Tony Stewart, Bill Elliott. Good for Kyle Petty getting the top 5. These guys can't even, respond. Bobby's 12th. Jeff's 15th. Come on. Casey's had 2 rough races within the last 4 weeks, and Ward has not been able to take advantage. All right, here we go this time. Dale Jarrett last. That's rough. Jeff Burton, too. Yeah, every time Casey Atwood has a problem, he wins the next week. Bobby 3rd. John Andretti, a good run. Ward in 8th. Martin 14th. Borstead, top 20. Junior Nadu. There you go. I'm sad that I can't even say anything about Carl because he's been so bad. Can we have got someone fun to take over the... why couldn't Casey have taken over the 3 car and been that good? Jerry. Ricky Rudd first. Casey Atwood second. Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Jeff Burton. Ward Burton gets 8th. Andretti with another decent run. Bobby has not been good this year. This has been Bobby's worst year, and it's been bad because, like, even he hasn't had the finishes regardless. I think it would have been a tight title fight between he and Casey if he could just be finishing where he's supposed to. Mark Martin gets the win. No Jimmy Johnson supremacy this time. Casey Atwood 3rd. Bobby 6th. Dale Jr. gets a top 10. Ward Burton 8th. Andy Kirby gets a top 10. Gordon 13th. There's the rest. All right, Watkins Glen. I mean, as of right now, it's looking like it's going to be Casey unless something stupid happens. As Casey gets second, he's even good at the road courses. Rusty Wallace gets him a dub. Andy Kirby, supremacy, P4, good for him. Jeff Gordon 6th. Ward 19th. All right, standings time. It's going to be like a 300-point lead for Casey, isn't it? Almost 400. Where did Ward go? Back to 5th. Good God. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. His average finish is 7th. Bobby's is 10th. Like, good God. Like, listen, I'm all for Casey Atwood getting a championship this season, but can we make it close? Like, okay, he got 38th. Good. Dale Jarrett first, Martin Gordon, Kansas. Mike Bliss with the top 5. But, like, these guys can't even respond. Bobby gets 13th. What the hell is Ward? 28th? Like, what are you doing? This was your chance. Every time Casey has a problem, they do too. It's like he takes them out with them. But we'll see if this continues. I don't think it is, because every time Casey doesn't have a problem, he's top 5. Andy Kirby, that stinks. Oh, Ward. Kenseth Gordon, Jarrett, Schrader, Labonte. Casey Atwood gets 9th. Dale Jr. gets top 10. Kevin Grubb, good run. Nadu, 16th. Carl Long. Just disappointing. I'm so disappointed. I mean, we'll see. Let's just keep going. I don't want to count the chickens before they hatch. Dale Jarrett gets the win. Casey Atwood, another top 5. David Green, 7th. Bobby gets 8th. I'm disappointed. I thought Ward and Jeff were going to be I thought we were going to have a nice, good title fight, and they have just disappointed me so badly. All right, Richmond. We're just flying through this one because not much to talk about. Casey Atwood's just running away with the damn thing. I thought Bobby was going to be doing this. Casey Atwood wins again. He might be OP. Bobby 2nd. Stewart, Ricky Rudd, Dale Jarrett, Ward Burton, Kevin Grubb, Jeff Gordon. Carl Long gets a top 20. Goodness gracious. All right, New Hampshire. Remember, didn't Ron Fellows win this race last year? Or am I crazy? He won one of them. All right. Nothing interesting back here. Casey Atwood wins again. Good run for John Andretti. Ward Burton 12th. Oh, my Lord. Bobby. Yeah, I'm calling. Championship is done. It's over. 400 points, Casey Atwood to Rusty Wallace. Bobby's been a shell of himself. Ward's back to 7th. Jeff Gordon sneaks back into the top 10. This is ridiculous. 7.9 average finish. In 26 starts, he has 22 top 10s, 19 top 5s. It's crazy. Okay, so next we're going to have Dover. Ron Fellows, not his year this year. Gordon gets the win. Atwood 2nd. Bobby and Terry 7th and 8th. Carl Long almost a top 10. Ward Burton 13th. Nadu top 15. Another pole for Jeff Burton that he turns into Diddley Squat. Man, Dale Jr. is just as bad as he's ever been this season. I really thought he was going to get things turned around. All right, what do we got next? Martinsville. Okay. Bobby gets the win. Casey Atwood. His average finish has got to be stupid after this if he doesn't have any more problems. Jeff 7th. Ward a top 10. This is just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. All right, second lowest race. This is the one that Dale Jr. won last year, so I'm crossing my fingers for him. Like, Even if he's been bad, I'd like for him to get a win a season at least. Nope, Casey Atwood. Is he going to dominate the next 15 years of this career mode? Jeff Gordon 3rd. Mike McLaughlin gets a top 5. Junior gets 7th. He's good here. Nadu a top 20. Ward disappointing. All right, Talladega. Will the big one happen? I doubt it. I'll go caution free. 1 for 4 laps. Casey Atwood wins again. You've got to be joking me. He started 40th and he still led 152 laps. This is ridiculous. Mike McLaughlin 5th. Junior back-to-back decent runs. This is ridiculous. This career mode is broken. All right. North Carolina. Like, his average finish is going to be like 5 if he doesn't have any more problems. Like, 'cause he's going to finish top 5 every freaking week. He wins again. That's like 3 in a row. He led 375 laps. Sledge, we got to have a talk. What did you do? What did you do? What? This is ridiculous. David Green gets 3rd. Bobby's whatever. Oh my God. Like, it's an afterthought now. Like, this is going to be one of the not even like, is it over now? He's got a almost 600 point lead. It's insane. This is just, it's insane. I can't wait to look at the final stats. Like, it's going to be so dumb. It's going to be so dumb. Ward, that's 4 in a row. He started 41st. It led 206 laps. He's just kicking everyone's ass. Someone needs to retire and let Jimmy take over so he can put Casey in his place. Please. All right. Okay, so they stopped Casey from winning again. He did lead 73 laps, though. Bobby gets the win. I mean, at this point, like, who cares about anybody else? It's just Casey Atwood's supremacy hours. All right, last race. I'm sure they already gave the trophy to Casey. Might have given it to him weeks ago. And Kansas steals the win from him. He can't finish out with the win. But his average finish is going to be so dumb. Carl Long, top 10 to end the year. Good for him. That's insane. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe it. Okay. Let's take a look. 576 points. They kind of reeled it back in just a little bit. Didn't let him get to 600. Rusty Wallace 3rd. Stewart. Jeff Burton 5th. Stewart had been bad. He finished 14th, 12th, 11th. Like, he then to 4th. Where did that come from? Did they give him the good stuff this year? Ricky Rudd, Dale Jarrett, Jeff Gordon, Steve Park, Matt Kenseth. Ward, I thought Ward was in 2nd in points at one point and dropped all the way back. Nadu, not a good year for him. I want to look at stats here. This is ridiculous. Okay, who had the most poles? Jeff Burton, 6 poles, no wins. He only led 183 laps. Good thing he got so many poles. Wins. Casey Atwood won 11 times? Jesus. I mean, my God. Fellows, Jeff Gordon, Terry Labonte, Steve Park, Mike Skinner all won once. Ward got 2. Kenseth got 2. Martin and Rudd, Stewart, Wallace got 2. Dale Jarrett, Bobby Labonte got 3 apiece, and then 11. 27 top 5s. He finished in the top 10 30 times, and only 3 of them weren't top 5s. He started 27th and finished 6.5. 6.5 average finish. What? You're joking me. What in the I've got to take a picture of this. What? That's unbelievable. Well, all right. Let's see if we've got any retirees this season. Bobby Hamilton Jr. takes over for Norm Benning. That's it. Nothing else fun. That's disappointing. No, we don't want to change any settings. All right. Will the Casey Atwood dominance continue? Do we have this Timelines version of Jimmy Johnson here with us in one of the most dominating championship performances or season-long performances I've ever seen? Will he continue it? Who knows? But we'll continue. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.